Hello there and welcome to a brand new Let's Play series for Anno 1800, and in this one we're going to be looking at the campaign from the base version of the game, and we're going to be playing it in the max difficulty settings that we can for the game. So here we are, campaign, and we're going to do less guidance, and who do we want to be? How about... we can go with the Spaniard. Let's go with him. And we will have the top hat. We'll go with the pink, as it is very bright and easy to see. Professor Schreiler. We'll take it. Yep. And we are going to go on custom. And I have already set this up. We are going to randomize the seed number. That will do. So we're on small islands, hard, sparse. We have the 3 hardest AI. We can't turn these guys off. It's on hard, pirates. We have the worst settings on here that we can have. And we have small starting capital. Revealed map turned off. So that is as high as we can get the base version of the game's campaign up. It has been a long time since I've played the campaign, so I wonder what changes or improvements they've done or how it holds up with all the game updates that have come in the last 12 months since I've been playing the game. Should be interesting. Hopefully it's going to be a nice, plain, smooth sailing through. However, since we do have it on the difficulty settings we have on there is probably going to be some issues.
Since that day you saved my life, I have presumed I knew you. But now, 1,000 letters from your father go unopened, yet one scribbled from your sister changes everything? I didn't even know you had a sister. We are broke, old pal. We can't afford a passage back to your old world, back to your family. Not unless you suddenly remembered what work is.
Ooh.
Dynamite fishing? You're serious? Well, the village north is always short on food.
I'm presuming, did they ever have the inkling of
when?
utilizing this for fishing
Still
in the
some
future?
dynamite left.
Or is this purely just to show off or show you how to utilize items in a ship? You never use the dynamite later on.
Here it is. Just get plenty of distance on the throw.
There we go. Here's the shoals of fish. Oh, what a whiff.
You're just destroying coral, you clown. They're not expecting Queen Parrotfish. Anything with fins.
Kind of makes you feel like they were thinking about doing manual aiming
Even more roasted fish.
and more in-depth combat or something.
Oh, what the chimichurri was that, Boom?
Excuse me.
All the blistered fish they could ever want.
Ah, that burnt reek. Ugh. Hand over whatever it is and I'll help you get rid of it.
Just remember that, Sass, when we come to your island later.
Here are your tickets. Hurry, drifters. The boat is leaving soon.
Wow.
And nobody wants you to miss it.
What an asshole. Interesting.
So, this is it. We're leaving paradise behind. You never talked much about family and the like. But you're dead serious about this, aren't you? No matter. I made a vow to defend you, and I don't break an oath. Even if a blind man could see you leap into the deepest pit of dung.
I have never asked anything of you, firstborn. Not when you stole away a tiptoe, leaving the family burden at your little sister's door. Our father is accused of high treason. Dare you to believe it? Will you now stand by, knowing gentle father is indungeoned? It must kill him. Please come home. We need you.
And we didn't bring the sun with us. Nice and rainy. Must be England.
Is it really you, dearest sibling? I never dared hope you'd return. Do you remember Bright Sands? Of course you do. We loved it here. It's changed now. The Royal Council support Uncle Edvard. Father barely cold, and he's pulling everything down.
Nice industrial area.
All those houses. You never said how wealthy you were. Why were we selling fish and sleeping in barns?
Never told your friend of Good and Sons? There is much to be
Oh
said.
yeah, good.
But
Yeah.
not now. Dear father's funeral begins.
It's a shame we can't build that building ourselves. Or even these
Where have you
curved
been?
walls.
Without you brats, we'll never be done with this obligation.
Looks like Death claimed the wrong brother.
No matter so few are here, when they are the few he loved most.
Nobody likes a traitor, let alone his tainted offspring. Better make yourself scarce.
Yeah, we don't like him, FYI.
We shall, dear sibling, for now. I have acquired a small island with the last of my funds, and passage for all still loyal to father. Together, we shall clear his name, or die trying.
Yes, when you can buy an island with the last of your funds.
Reminds me of you. Must mean new adventures await, old pal.
This is it. Ditch water.
It's the end of the world. Oh,
End of the world. I
There we
hope you
go.
like it quiet.
it's the end of the world as we know it. Smooth transition. Okay.
What? Still here?
Yeah.
Establishing a rival company on that disheveled island?
Yeah, so we have a few.
Let Uncle Edvard scoff.
All
A
these
modest
abandoned
island,
things.
yes, but if you're at all like father, you'll look beyond appearances. We must shelter the good, loyal people who have shown solidarity with our family.
Okay, so we need to get
we
the
need every
marketplace
hand
and the
we can
farmers'
get if we are
residence
to
up.
expunge this debris.
Okay. As for streets, let's go. We aren't going to speed run through this. We're just going to just take it nice and steady. Again, I don't really need too much. I don't think we're going to need huge plots here. So let's do that. Then H for houses, V for blueprint, and then let's lock this in real quick. Then we'll do the marketplace above it. There. And then we are also going to need to figure out where we're going to do the lumberjack huts as well. How much money did we start with? 25,000. Okay. So if I upgrade
A new milestone.
that many, then technically we could do the lumberjack huts and the sawmill here. It's already in forested
Do you
area, so it
remain
should
here
get up
out of
to...
spite? Or is this some futile attempt at competition?
Oh, then that should get up to 100%.
As you are so desperate to appear responsible, you'll be pleased to hear the cost of that fantastical funeral falls to you.
Yep, on it, mate. How much can a
Miserly,
funeral go for in the 1800s?
dastard, picking and choosing what he inherits. Timber, very good. I'll try not to think of the coffin.
Wow. Cheers for that. Right, so we need extra people up and running, so let's build these. We need to get to 50 for the fishery. That should be fine. We have the farmers up and running, and you're not in range. Okay, let's just do a road there then. Okay, now you're in range of the market, the warehouse or the harbour. I don't know how much more difficult or interesting the campaign is going to get with the hardest AI and everything all tweaked up as high as it'll go. I did play the campaign with its base level. I don't know how much more aggressive they are going to be for expanding out there to the new world and stuff like that. I don't know if they
See
actually
what
transfer out there quicker
slander
than you,
Edvard Prince and Bright Sands.
since it is story campaign locked.
Samuel's child, is it? Thank heavens. I am so ashamed of every single word your uncle had me print.
You did make him look like an egg, though, so that's alright. Mr. Edvard Good speaking of a bold new era for Good and Sons. Island sailed calamity, jeez. Traitor dies mysteriously in prison.
He twists every article in his favour at our and father's expense.
Right, if I can get the wood up and running... I mean, technically, I could do... another, whatchamacallit, lumberjack hut here, and then another sawmill. Just so we can start cranking out the wood quicker. That might be a shortfall problem. That'll do for a bit. It's 2 wood per house. Do we want to crank working conditions up? Yeah, let's do it. I don't know if speedrunning this is a bad idea. I'm not really speedrunning, but you know what I mean. Powering through, or whether just going at a steady pace is better. Okay.
Father wouldn't have wanted us to sit on our hands while our one prospect was in such a state. So let's gather our townsfolk and ask them to spruce the place up.
Oh, nice.
Mourning is eased. Now we have others for company sibling.
Right, let's get the fishery down.
It's been a hard day of labour for us all. We should cater to our tired, hungry people.
Yep. Get up to 100 farmers. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. Okay, let's copy. Let's see. Let's drop those here. That should bring in the 100 that we need. Let's actually, well, we've got a minute. I mean, I could put a warehouse over here, to be fair. like a warehouse here would work quite well as well. So let's build that. Build that. Let's put you. Oh God. Yeah, let's put this here, warehouse there, then that can feed into that one. So let's do a road there, you to there, then warehouse here. Just need 4 more wood. There's one. Just waiting for, oh yeah, okay, that's... could we dismantle any more of these? No.
You reached a new milestone.
None of them we can dismantle just yet. The extra wood. There's a load of wood in now, actually. So let's get that built here.
Help enough to demolish the larger ruins. Let's breathe some life into this place.
There we go. Now let's get some extra houses in. There's that. There's another house. Control and Q. Not even touching that.
It's been a long, hard day. The people
Yeah, let's
need
cancel
to
the
rest
working conditions,
and
actually.
maybe wet their whistles.
Okay, if we can get to 120, we'll be fine. Right, we need workers' clothes up next. Where do we want to do that? I mean, we continue housing over here. I might do... I mean, we are going to need a decent amount of space later on, so maybe we just have... I could do crops over here. Sorry, sheep farms over in this area. So let's plinky plonk a warehouse here. There's ruins there, unfortunately. Awkwardly placed. Okay, so let's do the sheep farm. Do we get access to right harvest in this, or what? Do I need to plan for the silos and stuff like that?
We need something first.
Don't. Income is not looking good. However, if we can get some schnappels up, that will help with the income. Yeah, let's do schnappels on this side. And we have the schnapps distilleries here. We'll put the obligatory fire station there, because we all know how explosive the damn schnapps distilleries are. So yeah, if we build that one here, that's enough for another one. It's 4x3, so let's start potato farms here. And the reason why I'm doing the potato farms here and then the schnapps distilleries here means the potato farms will take the potatoes straight to the distillery. If I had the warehouse here, it would take it to the warehouse, and then the warehouse would load it into this distillery. So we're actually saving loading bays by staging or staggering the sourcing before the actual production, before the warehouse. And now we have run out of workers, so let's get on top of that. Then they need the pub. So let's get that down. We're doing alright on the Or we will be doing alright on workers shortly. Oh, fish is running out? No, that's just because I just built those. So we should be fine. What I think I'm probably going to need to do is definitely boost up the population. So let me just copy that. Put that here. So we know where the housing will go. Whoops. Did not mean to click on that. So yeah, maintaining a supply of schnapps. Well, we've got the schnapps distilleries up and running. Or they will be up and running. I might run the game a little bit quicker for a bit. I normally live in triple speed, but trying to keep it steady on speed rather than just rushing through on ridiculous speed. Also known as normal speed.
Oh, I'm always busy, Duck. A field
Oh.
don't tend itself.
Unfortunately, not till we get to tractors. Let's get that up and running.
Feels an eternity since the funeral. And the cost! Oh, why, it was extortionate.
Get over yourself.
Repay me now, or sell up.
I feel sick to the stomach that Edvard could ask so much of us so soon after Father's death.
Well, workers is going to go up. Schnapp should go up.
Your people are recovered and desirous to proceed. Set them to it. We're going to need as much space as we can clear.
Put down some extra schnapples because we are going to run out of that fairly quickly. I mean, we could also turn productivity up. Okay, let's just build another schnapps distillery and another potato farm here. Like that. And then G for fields. And, there's a ruin right there. Okay. We can start to dismantle some of these. Okay, here we go. Ooh, wood. Ooh.
A fire broke out.
Not bad. I'll get a few more things down.
Speak to our humble cousin. He writes of a worker riot in Bright Sands.
Okay, let me just copy
Seems
that.
we are not alone in our contempt for Edvard.
Build that one there. Build that there. That there. That there. And that should be a decent population. Built up. There we go. Put that here. That's going to be more than enough population for what I need.
I shouldn't ask. We've all we've ever wished for.
Right, let's redo that crop farm. Just so it looks a little bit tidier.
Please, couldn't mug me out, could you?
Okay, so collect... Oh, bear with me while I just get the panic fire stations up and running. Right, so there's the animals.
Keen as a three-legged goat.
Find your cousin leading the... Alright, where is he? There he is.
We'd rather die than stay. Our flags still wave for Samuel. Let Edvard oppress us no more.
No! Right, we just need to find the 5 mobs. There's one.
Commerce and in...
There's that. There's one. Is that... Oh, they've got loads here. Jeez.
A life away from Edvard? We're
Yes.
on board. Only, we've no ship to get on board of.
He said ship. Oh, yeah.
If
Again,
you pick me, you may have
can
my
I
boat.
do
It's
diagonal?
my poor aunt's legacy. Her second husband was a decent sailor.
ready to repay my chat? Don't think you're finished, brat.
There's the schnapps repaid.
I loathe the reek of lanolin, but if farmers' smocks are all you have...
Okay, so select the editor's ship. Okay, so we
Is there
found
no
the editor.
limit to Uncle's shameless demands?
Probably not, no.
Everybody
There's
on
the ship.
board? Good. I shiver at the thought of staying here another second.
Hmm.
What? Has your cleft of the family no shame that it now resorts to abducting my workers? The Queen's ambassador himself shall hear of this.
Yeah. Oh. How's the gas?
Abduction is a severe accusation.
And if I may, excuse me, a false one. We left Edvard quite willingly.
Well
Pencil
done.
polishing popinjay. I should have been rid of you long ago.
I see nothing criminal. A bit of interfamilial bickering is only natural, and hardly a matter for the crown. And as for you, I have quite forgotten my manners. Sir Archibald Blake, ambassador and confidant to the Queen. Despite the circumstances, Her Majesty and I were pleased to hear of your return.
No.
Your father's death was a tragedy. We
Dear
regret
Papa.
he never had the chance of a fair trial.
The
You
real
are?
tragedy here is the vast funeral bill that goes unpaid.
Can we go back
while
to the
this
not of having a fair
brat
trial?
Is living the life of O'Reilly.
Sadly, your uncle has indeed alerted me to some floating liabilities. I fear you have no choice but to settle them if I am to grant you your crown shipping license.
Yeah.
Edvard registered the debt officially.
Dastard.
Don't worry. That old tyrant can't hold us back anymore.
No.
Indeed. Once my letterpress is up and running, the truth will come back to haunt Edvard. For your hospitality, please use my ship howsoever you may wish.
Kindling.
Now that sounds like good news.
Okay, nice. So, okay, clothing. That should be
As
going
to
up.
the debt, my hands are tied, but it may warm Her Majesty's heart to see a new enterprise taking shape.
Let's get
The
some extra
fire
clothing up.
left ruins behind.
Let's just copy those two, put that in.
Maybe Edvard will try to prevent us owning a shipyard. But for now, let's at least house those workers.
Okay, so let's get some workers up then. So let's upgrade those.
Our
110.
editorial section is sure to grow along with your city. We are fine-tuning the first issue as we speak.
Waiting for him to contact us.
With
So
several passionate young reporters enlisted, our
Get rid of some of the
publishing
other-
house is already well underway.
all right.
Our dream
thanks,
of a
Dord.
shipyard is impossible without plenty of qualified hands.
You
There's another
reached
ruin.
a new milestone.
There's another ruin. Is there any ruins on this side? I can't actually remember. No, we just got the mining and the oil on that side. Oh, there's a ruin there. Ah, bricky bricks. Ah, there's another one. There's one. There's one. There we go. They keep popping up. They're all over the place. How am I not seeing these? There's some extra wood. Suppose, can we upgrade the harbour? We can't. Let's do that. Because we're going to run out of space very shortly.
Tell me
Let's build that. Do that. Let's upgrade that many.
You reached a new milestone.
There we go. So, do we have the items for this?
You have father's fortitude. These people will follow you as they once followed him.
Okay, are you going to pick up that we have done the quest, or is it glitched?
You will not spoil my plans with your tongue.
Oh, because we don't even have the 4. We've gone down in numbers. Okay, we're just waiting for that to kick in then.
Tell me you've managed some... Bah, black sheep. Have you any wool? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 4 bags full.
Right, so let's actually turn this up. Working
Clearly,
conditions
Uncle's
by
intention is to
25%.
keep us from ever owning a shipyard.
That's the wrong one. I want the wall up by 25%. So I can do the sail makers. So let's do that here. And then we'll take stock of what we've actually got. So we need more fish. And we're going to need another sheep farm. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's copy that. Put you here. So we have stabilized into workers. We've got the fish up and running. We have the workers closed. We have the sails up and running. We've done a few quests. And we have our own ship up and running. Not too bad. So on the next episode, we're going to have to continue progressing through the workers. And then we'll be getting up the sausages and the bread up and running. And seeing what else the game has to show us. Thank you for joining me on this episode. I'll catch you on the next one.